Hey friends, Sean from Draft Therapy here, and on today's review for you, you know what they say about when you fly too close to the sun. V is an 8.5% double IPA from Wax Wings Brewing Company in Kalamazoo, Michigan. I've been hearing great things about Wax Wings in Kalamazoo, and today I've finally been able to get my hands on V, and when I say today, I mean today, as in I took a 2-hour drive to see what all the fuss was about. So let's get a look at the can, we'll get a look at the label, we'll put it in a glass, but first I'd like to thank my executive producers Ryan Berry, Eric Latowski, Brian Kramer, Zach, and Cam Freeman for helping bring this review to you today. If you'd like to become a producer, help out the channel, or maybe just buy me a beer, take a look at my Patreon at patreon.com/draft_therapy, where you can get early access to these videos, exclusive live streams, and a few other perks available only to patrons. So let's take a look at the label here. This one, so they have a couple different labels, but this one is obviously been made just for this beer. If we start from the top, it has a blue outline on a just stark white label. It looks like a paintbrush stroke. Watercolor. It has the letter V or the number 5. I'm not sure it's supposed to be 5 or V. And it says underneath, Double IPA, Wax Wings Brewing Company in Kalamazoo, Michigan. If you turn it around to the side on the back where the spine of the label is, it has a picture of like a hand-drawn buzzard, and it says ale, 16 fluid ounces, 8.5% ABV, brewed and packaged by Wax Wings Brewing Company in Kalamazoo, Michigan. And then on the other side is the government warning. There is no canned on date. I am fairly certain that this is quite fresh, as in, like I said, I picked it up today. It just went on sale yesterday. So I'm going to use my my Ferndale Project Tiku glass here. We're going to go ahead and crack it, put a nose on the can like we do. So let's go ahead and try that. It looks very milky, just looking at it through the top of the can, which I've done on I've noticed really a lot of these have been more milky lately, but let's get a sniff on it. Very citrusy, very has a really strong citrus aroma, a little bit of a dankness to it. A little bit of a tropical kind of deal going on there too. Let's go ahead and pour it. Again, very, very milky white kind of coming out. It's a little bit off-white, more like a yellowish, pale white. Gonna pour it a little bit more direct in there. Churn up a little bit of that head. And as you can see, it's forming, it's kind of filling out here. I'm getting about a half finger's worth of head, not a big amount of head. This glass is a little bit of a smaller Tiku, so I can't fit the whole can in. I can't fit most of the can in. I probably 12 ounce, I think, is what this glass is. So if it was a little bit bigger, maybe we could have churned up a little bit more head, but as it is, it's really compact, and it's, like I said, about a half finger. It's holding on pretty well there. Let's get a better nose on the glass. Yeah, getting really fragrant citrus. I'm getting almost like a pineapple aroma in there. I'm getting a tropical aroma in there too. Let's hold it up to the light. Well, I got my lights all moved around now. So if we hold it up to the light here, right in front, that is, for me, hazy, super hazy. That's like the big descriptor I could use. I can see the shadow of my fingers through the glass, but not much else. So give it a try. Cheers. Man, these beers lately have been really doing an awesome job with mango, in my opinion. Now, again, this has a really nice kind of, well, okay, let's start with the mouthfeel. The mouthfeel is very soft, very light, very fluffy, very everything you would want to taste, or everything mouthfeel-wise that you'd want to have in a New England style IPA. What this has, now I'm getting to the flavor, nice mango, like really fresh mango, really fresh pineapple, very, very tropical. It has a lot of those mango notes, a lot of those pineapple notes. Super smooth. I'm not picking up much bitterness at all. At the very end, there is maybe a tiny bit of a citrus bitterness to it, but it's very smooth. It's very subtle, and the aftertaste as it kind of sits in my mouth after the swallow, the candy sweet pineapple kind of qualities really kind of come up, very strong. It's you get the mango, you get the really nice, walking the fine line against having too much mango and not enough. This is like right in the cut, right in the fold where you want the mango to be. And then again, that pineapple sweetness comes through, and after the swallow, after it kind of sits, the flavors kind of sit on your tongue. that's when the sweetness starts to come up even more. And I think even if you kind of let it sit a little longer on your tongue, you know, without getting a drink of water or without maybe taking another drink, which you'll be very tempted to take another drink very quickly, I feel like you're getting, that's when a little bit of the bitterness starts to come through, a little bit of the citrus bitterness. It becomes a little bit more pronounced. Like now as I'm talking and I'm letting the air kind of, you know, in and out of my mouth, I'm getting a lot more of that citrus bitterness, but it's not offensive at all. This, again, 8.5%, super dangerous. Like I don't taste ABV in this at all. For someone, you know, I think there's a big difference between someone who drinks craft beer and someone who kind of dabbles in craft beer. And I think people, or just beer in general, that don't have, you know, don't recognize all those flavors. I think for somebody that is really like a newbie to New England style IPAs or just craft beer in general, this might be something where they pick up different flavors. But for someone that's a little bit more seasoned, or someone that, you know, would be watching a video like this probably without any experience, with experience in beer, you get, it's just very smooth, really nice sweet flavors, nothing bitter, nothing offensive. 8.5%, again, very dangerous. And it's, the flavor, so it's an enticing flavor that makes you want to drink more. So, you know, I have a couple other beers from Wax Wings, a couple of their sours. Condor Valley Brunch is one of them that I have, and I have another one that I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but be on the lookout for these guys. Again, if this is like any indication of what they have coming up, this is pretty spectacular, and I can't wait to see what else they have coming out. All right, friends, that has been V, or maybe the number 5, the Double IPA from Wax Wings Brewing Company in Kalamazoo. Have you had any of their beers before? Are there any other beers that you think I should try out from them? Let me know in the comments down below while you're down there. If you like beer, you might want to subscribe and click that bell, because I'm here talking about beer twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's all for free for viewers just like you, and you might miss your newest favorite if you're not subscribed and getting those notifications. So until next time, I'm Sean from Draft Therapy. Thanks for stopping by. Remember, drink craft beer, support your local breweries, and until next time, don't forget to treat yourself to a little draft therapy. Cheers.